A very good afternoon to one and all. How are you all? See, I'm back again with you. I'm always there with you. You see, today I want to stress on one thing, that is being constant, having a continuity in life, having a purpose to do something. If we are constant, if we have a continuity in life, and if our life is purposeful and meaningful, well, we become great achievers. Nothing at all can stop us. We will thrive, we will strive for biggest of the biggest opportunity because we are consistent, we are constant with ourselves. That is what is very important in life. Okay, now let us go to our section of storytelling where I tell a tale, you listen to it, and your listening skills are enhanced, and after that you practice, and then after practice, when you listen to all this English with all the minor details in it, and when you practice it yourself, when you're constant with it yourself, well, you become an achiever. So now let's go on with a small little story which I want to tell you today. Well, there was once a man and a woman, they fell in love with each other. Have you heard that proverb where it says, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder? Yes, depends upon the person. It is your own perception, and love is eternal. So these are the things which you will seep into you after listening to this small story. So you see, once what happened, there was a man and a woman, as I told you, they both fell in love with each other. So when they fell in love with each other, the parents were very regretful, they were not wanting them to get into a marriage bond because the boy was a soldier, and very shortly the war was going to take place, and they were apprehensive and very possessive about their daughter, and they never wanted her to marry a soldier. So they were all contemplating as to what is to be done. So the boy, he knelt and he said, would you marry me? The girl was madly in love with him. She said yes, and then they got engaged. And soon after their engagement, what happened? The boy left for war. And in the meantime, one day the girl had a very traumatic accident in which, let me tell you, the suspense, I want to keep it. So what happens? When she gets up in the morning after the accident, she sees her parents weeping in front of her, the doctors trying to make her recover. She realized she wanted to speak, but she could not speak, and her face was quite distorted. That is what she could hear. So she heard this from the doctors. Now she was in a very troubled situation. Anyways, she tried to recover slowly, gradually, but she made a point, she had true love for that boy. She insisted on her parents that please do not tell this to the gentleman whom she loved. A year or so passed. The boy came back from the war, and then her parents said that he is coming back home. She screamed and she said, please don't tell him that I'm not well and my face is distorted. So then they come with a card, the parents, and they said, this is the card, he's getting married. When she opened the card, it was an experience by itself. The name in the card was hers. So this is what is true love. So the boy came, he said, you're the same person. There's nothing wrong with you. I love you forever. Beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Love is eternal. And I am telling you, you and me will always be with each other. And then he was talking to her, in a sign language. He said, all 1 year, I learnt this sign language so that I can communicate to you. So you see, once you decide to do something, it happens. So decide to learn to speak in good English, and it will happen. Thank you so much.